Encyclopedia Britannica Films, we're blowing the budget on full color! I'm not mentally fit. I'm mentally dysfunctional. That's not a real name. No one's named David Slight. It's sleight of hand.
In spite of what the graduation speakers say every spring,
I'm 85 and I finally graduated 8th grade.
Goes for our seats too. Out of this class of 40, just because
Oh, the sun must be playing tricks on them. Look at them, changing all colors like they got jaundice.
Spend some part of their lives in a mental institution. My job is to try to keep the people around here healthy.
And I fail miserably.
Of course, nobody's
Teddy Roosevelt.
Jim Anderson has a bad ear. That doesn't.
He thought he was Van Gogh.
County champions last year too. Frank White is near.
And on the FBI's most wanted list for domestic terrorists. I shot him good.
Dorothy Westerly has a tooth that needs fixing, but she's in good health, I'd say.
One bum tooth out of a total body collapse is not bad.
Some good living that have helped them stay physically healthy. Habits of cleanliness, good diet, exercise.
And wearing drapery for clothes, I guess, helps too.
But there's another side to good health, and that's good mental
Oh
health.
man, Mama could bench press. Damn, girl!
Parents who are mentally healthy bring up the children to be mentally healthy too.
I mean, if you had to push mow, hell yeah, you're gonna be fit.
He learned the first rule for good mental health a long time ago. About not bottling up his emotions.
Oh, so he listens to Mr. Rogers.
Now, when he works up a head of steam, he puts it to work in a useful way instead of holding it inside.
We can't show what's going on below
try to
screen
do
right
that,
now. It's too dirty.
It's bound to come out in some unpleasant way.
Like farting.
Tommy learned that some years back, just after his younger brother was born.
Was barn? He turned into a barn?
Tommy, eat your meat. You haven't
How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
What got into you?
You heard your mother, Thomas. Now do as she says.
I work hard to bring the bacon home.
Finally, his folks sent him to see me. There wasn't anything physically wrong with him that I could find, so I began to talk
That's
with
when
him.
I discovered the power of
You've got
legions.
something on your mind, Tommy. Why don't you talk about it?
Well, I...
Hey, I don't know. This is acting, isn't it?
Problems, Tommy.
But I can talk about it.
Of course you can.
You know, unless somebody gives you
You know
hush
something?
money.
The more you talk about your problems, the easier they are to solve. It's bottling things up inside.
I remember when the bottle was invented.
When you feel something, if you're mad or afraid or worried, you've got to let it out.
What do you
Let it
do
come
with
out
the
some
mad that
other
you
way.
feel?
Like you losing weight, not sleeping. Now, what is it, son?
I look like a young James
Now,
Dean.
Watson, this may sound kind of funny to you.
Not as funny as your shirt.
I don't think my folks want me anymore.
Oh, sure they
They're trying
don't.
to get rid of me.
What makes you think that, son?
Well, they put me in the
I heard them
garbage
say
can
so one
yesterday.
night. They thought I was asleep. Ever since Jimmy was born, they...
Don't
Well,
worry,
it
I'll
wasn't
give you
easy
some
to prove
cyanide
to
pills
Tommy
for the
that he
boy.
was wrong.
And you'll be the last one
As in
standing.
so many cases like this, his parents were partly to blame. The new baby was taking more of their attention than they
That's right,
realized.
put it on the parents, they
I
suck.
had a chance to talk to Tommy's mother about it, and it turned out that they'd been talking about sending Tommy to camp for the summer, and he misunderstood them.
Well, I don't
We
blame him,
finally
he's a
got
little
straightened
shit.
out. But it taught Tommy a lesson that many people don't learn so quickly.
Judging by his
Not
parents, they
bottling
never
up his
learned it.
emotion. He learned that it could be easy to talk to his folks and that he didn't have to hide his love for them.
I'm still repressed
Good night, Mom.
inside.
Good night, Tommy.
Oh, I wish to be sexually liberated.
Well, that is quite a few years ago. Tom's graduating today.
Finally out of
That
kindergarten.
number one
Good
rule
for him.
Good mental health, don't bottle up your emotions, has helped him through many.
I mean, look at them. They know how to be in a
Of
line.
course, we're talking about some of the simple rules for staying in good mental health. And that brings us
That's
to
right.
the second
March
rule,
like you're off
which
to
is
die.
Respecting yourself. Sounds easy,
Right
doesn't
out of a
it?
brown bag,
But
like
look what
booze.
happened to Bruce Matthews. He went on for the tennis team a couple of years ago.
Oh,
and
God, he
while
likes
had to learn
Freddy
to
from
learn,
Scooby-Doo.
He had the makings of a fine player.
But then
But he
again, I don't
wasn't
know anything about
satisfied with
sport
slow,
ball.
steady improvement. Oh, he expected himself to be perfect right from the start.
Well,
Missing
yeah,
a point
so
would
do
make
I.
him boil over. at himself.
A young Ronald Reagan
Well,
comes
the
over
coach
to
finally
fix the
caught
problem.
on to what Bruce was doing
Complete
to
with
himself
man
his
boobs.
demand for perfection.
Sure, I think it's fine to keep wanting to improve. I understand that, but I think you're going at it the wrong way.
How do you mean?
Well, first,
Did you
let me
ever
show
stop
you
to
where
think
you
how
shove
good your
this.
game really is?
Yeah. After missing that last point?
That's just what I'm getting at. You're worrying too much about the game and you don't enjoy it.
But, gee, Coach, I know I can do better.
Sure you can, but the point is you shouldn't let yourself get mad every time you miss a point.
Let me get mad
Even the
for you and
world's
cuss you out
champion
from the
can't make
sideline.
every point. You can't be perfect. You've got to learn to get more pleasure out of this game.
I mean, look at
So
your
take
nose. You're
yourself
far
as you
from
are,
perfect.
Instead of expecting yourself to be perfect.
It took a while for Bruce to get what the coach was driving at.
Then he changed his name to Kurt
But
Hennig and
little
became
by
Mr.
little,
Perfect.
without
He forgot
giving up
everything.
One bit on trying to improve his game. He learned
Maybe
to
if he didn't swing
enjoy
like a
his
putt,
skill rather
it
than
might
fret
help.
over his occasional misses. Yes,
Oh, this is how you
he's
play
learning
tennis.
that second
Yeah,
important
you're
habit
destined for
keeping in
doom.
good health. Good mental health, I mean.
What's
The
up?
habit of feeling right about himself.
I'm not feeling right about those
Along
shorts.
with that goes a third important habit. Feeling right about other people, too.
I don't feel right
That
about the
means
fact he
getting
looks like he's
along
got a
with
broom up
others,
his ass.
Having fun with them, being part of the group.
We've never seen
There's
such
no
fun in
room
our
for
lives.
bashfulness in good mental health. To look at Otto Markel there, you'd never
It's to
guess
laugh
what
your
he was
balls
like a year
off.
ago. For some reason or other, he was convinced that people just didn't like him much. He never tried to make friends or to be one of the bunch. It was Miss
But that's
Reiner
what
who
we don't
came
like
to
about
Otto's
him.
rescue.
He's a loner.
I think you'd enjoy getting into one of the school clubs.
Oh, good God. Grandmas are the worst guidance counselors.
I hear they're planning to organize a camera club. You could help with that.
I'm not very good with my camera.
I'm just a
I don't think they
paparazzi
want
for
me in the
TMZ.
Of course they would. The more the better when you're organizing a club.
Just like the more the better for those flowers on your
You're
chest,
certainly
huh?
doing well
I don't
in
think so.
chemistry, and that's important in photography.
I don't know. Chemistry's different from photography.
It shows me how I
think
can
you'll
make
find they
math.
welcome a good chemist like you in the camera club. But you'll have to do one thing.
What's that?
Kiss me, you fool!
Do all you can to help get the club organized. Get some other students to join.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Talking to
Of course
people's
you
scary.
can. And you'll find that they'll like you as much as you like them.
You know, you're all mutual losers. I mean,
Because
who
his
takes
parents
camera
had come to
pictures
see me
anyway?
About the same thing, of course. They had to share the responsibility for Otto's bashfulness.
Look, you're supposed to get your curlers out of your hair when you go out.
No, well, I'll tell you, Art.
I remember when I worked on your mother. She was quite the mule.
Demanding too much from him. Nobody can be perfect, so don't ride him so hard. When he does something you don't like, remember he's a person in his own right.
He's not a person, he's my son. He's practically
I
property.
do think you've been hard on him at times, Arthur.
Oh, but he doesn't toe the line the way he should. He has advantages
Like you
I never
did.
had when I was a boy. He has an opportunity.
And plops his ass on other people's property because he
Let him
can.
do it his own way. You've got him feeling now he isn't as good as the next fella. That's why he hesitates to make friends.
You're an asshole's what I'm saying.
In Otto's case, as in many others I've known, talking
whole
with
town
the
came out
parents
for
was
this event.
important in helping to get things straightened out. He's learning the third basic rule for good mental health: feeling right about other people.
Why?
That means
They're
that
not
in
right
any
to begin
normal
with.
group of people, there is a feeling of give and take. There's
Oh,
an
who would want to
interest in
do
the
that?
group
This ain't
goal.
no zero-sum
There's
game.
no distrust or dislike of others just because they happen to be different.
Why is she wearing a
Well, there's
neckerchief
one
on
more
her head?
rule for good mental health.
Mom, Dad, I couldn't find you amongst the 5 people. You blend in.
That's the habit of doing something about
It's
a
a
problem
paper.
as soon
It's
as
so
it comes
cool.
up.
Class dismissed.
Jesus Christ, they're in
Gosh,
junior
what
high
I
and
don't
they
know
already
about the
look
Civil
like they're
War
35.
I haven't cracked a page in 2 weeks. I'm gonna have to dig into this one, too. Come on over to my house tonight. Let's study it together. Oh, I just dread getting into it. Let's put it off till tomorrow.
Because I don't know what conjunctions are for.
Tomorrow never came for Nancy. That quiz day found her completely unprepared.
And beat her like a rented
But
mule.
Barbara had faced up to that quiz the day it was announced.
You know, be a nerd. You'll get along in
Yeah,
life
don't
a
worry
lot
about the
easier
big guy.
academically.
I just can't sleep. Oh, I hope I pass. There's no point in worrying about it now.
You're already screwed, woman. Get used to
Not
it.
only had double trouble with that quiz, she had triple trouble. Before, during, and after.
She had a triple
She
F
got
minus.
busy just as soon as it was announced. Instead of just worrying about it, it would have been a lot easier for her.
Yeah, she wouldn't have wore that
Yes.
dress either.
The people around
It's
here
like
are
she's
learning
cosplaying
some
as
of the
Leia.
basic rules for staying in good mental health. First rule is don't
talk
bottle up
about
your
Fight
emotions
Club.
like love, fear, anger. Express them naturally.
You know, by masturbating in
Emotions
public.
Like anger have to be expressed
Like this
with
man.
consideration for others. Above all, don't carry a grudge. Get it off your chest.
Yeah, don't carry a grudge. Carry a gun.
Second rule is to respect your own abilities.
No.
Always try to
Always
improve.
belittle that.
Remember,
Improve yourself.
that you're human.
Push, damn it.
The third rule is to respect others. Treat them as friends.
They are definitely
Finally,
your
when
blood
a problem
enemies.
shows up, face it at once, calmly, reasonably, and honestly.
Pray to your
And
God
remember
that you will
one of the
not
best
die.
rules for good mental health is talking out your troubles and
Why does
problems
Mom
with
prefer to
someone
dress
whose
up like the
opinion
couch?
You respect. Your parents, your family doctor,
Not that we cut off
your
the script
school
here.
teacher or advisor. Your clergyman may be the right person to talk to on many things.
He's got the
Whoever
hotline
it
to
may
God,
be,
so you know
talking
he's
is one
down.
of the best tonics there is for good mental health. Another good tonic is an interesting hobby. Gives
Especially
a
if you
way
mix
to
it with
relax,
gin.
a chance to accomplish something you can be proud of.
But not
Well,
really.
those are some of the
Everyone will
rules for
forget
staying
3
in
years
good mental
later.
health. Of course, they're just the ABCs of a subject big enough to fill whole
Larry
libraries.
Fine?
But as more and more folks get to know these ABCs and follow them,
They'll get to know their
they're
1,
going to
2,
be
3s.
able to look at a group like this
Yes,
someday
yes, I
and
spanked
feel
your
that
bottom
they
when you were
have a
born
bigger
too.
chance
Get out of
of
here.
the
Jesus
kind of
Christ, these
happy,
kids drive me to
useful life
drink.
which will make our world a better place to live in.
Tragedy, I won't be here to see it. Wow, they really did blow the budget with the full color.